And on this side, I want to bring in Gloria. So on the asset declaration, what's the MPP's position on that? I mean, civil society agree that for a manifesto to be responsible. I didn't see that clearly in your manifesto. Do you see that as an important part?
I just want to correct something. We can never have too many laws in a developing society. In fact, the fact that we have laws and these laws are being implemented, observed, especially our constitution and our constitutional supremacy, I'm sure has augured well for Ghana as an oasis of peace and development in the West African sub-region. So please, we can never have too many laws. We can't. It's important that we have the laws to govern.
What is more important, the laws or the
of
implementation and enforcement?
Both. If you don't have the laws as a basis, how can you plan, implement, and enforce?
But on corruption,
you implement and enforce in the
many laws on corruption.
And that's why the incoming government of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is going to enact the Corrupt Practices Act. Please take note. The new Patriotic Party has a new unprecedented proposal in our manifesto for corrupt practices, and it's been globally observed. Having a law which is, consolidated is easier to implement, monitor, and enforce than when it's in 36
My question is about the asset declaration.
The now, let me go to the asset declaration. When it comes to governance, we are looking at openness, we are looking at transparency, we are looking at accountability. In this regard, the manifesto has built on Article 286 of our Constitution, which looks at assets declaration by certain categories of public office holders. In this manifesto, we intend, the incoming government of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia intends to expand the access declaration by public office holders to include, among others, senior staff and heads of regulatory and public institutions which are not previously covered in the Constitution, and then in addition require asset declarations to be made or updated every 2 years instead of every 4 years, and then place limits on foreign official travel by ministers, CEOs, and senior civil servants, as well as annually,
on the asset declaration,
as well as annually publish.
You talk
make
about
it open and transparent. Publish official travels undertaken.
You talk about
with the taxpayers' money. Yes.
Expand the asset declaration. You mentioned the additional officers you want to bring in, and make it every 2 years instead of 4 years. But what problem will that solve, really? That second part, make it every 2 years or instead of 4 years.
Well, I just indicated that.
What problem will that? Are you trying to solve with that?
Governance, okay? We are looking at openness, transparency, accountability. So we want, as taxpayers, we need to know what is going on with our public office holders.
So you just make the point there. You need to know.
Yes, we need to know.
The problem with the current legislation is that we don't know.
Exactly.
Although you declare.
Well, this is the Constitution. It's not any legislation. Article 286 is the Constitution.
So the CDD,
now we want to develop.
The CDD benchmark says that the problem you want to solve is making it open.
Yes,
so that the person knows that if you declare, it will be seen.
Yes, it has to be.
But currently, if you declare, it is sealed.
Yes. Well, now it has to be seen, and that's why
that's
why we are one step ahead of the NDC.
But your proposal doesn't address that.
Which has been copying and pasting our manifesto. They always wait for us to launch it before they do this.
We've told
anyway.
But your proposal doesn't address that.
No, it does.
That it will be seen.
Yes.
You say you will make it. You will increase the frequency.
Please, as well as annually publish.
Yes.
So what does that mean?
So annually
if you publish, what is the definition?
Currently, you declare. When you say publish, you tell me what's the MPP's definition?
What is the
manifesto? That's a whole point of Manifesto Ttacker.
So we are publishing what is happening. It means we are making it visible. We are making it known, as you know.
So when you say publish, are you going to put it on a website? When you Gloria as a minister
will just vote for the MPP administration and the incoming presidency of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and you will help us. You are also a media, operative, so you help us with the publication for the purposes of good governance involving accountability, transparency, and openness. And just know that it's being done. Not only that, look at digitalization of the economy, when it comes to GRA, when it comes to DVLA, all of them are aspects of making sure that money does not change hands, but it goes directly into the government's consolidated fund. Please, if we are to talk of what the administration is doing now under Nana Akufo-Addo with the support of the incoming president, Dr. Bawumia, in terms of accountability, transparency, openness, we can go on and on. I like the way that you are tracking. We can have a whole list, okay?
Of things that you've done.
That we've done.